Hello beautiful people and welcome to today's channeling. We're not doing a nighttime one, we're doing an afternoon one because I'm a little bit more organised today. For those of you that missed yesterday's channeling, I announced to everybody that I have finished my mentorship and I am Miss Independent and I'm doing my own thing, and I'm pretty excited about the whole thing, to be honest. I've got my website that's almost finished. My Instagram is going to be coming along soon, and my YouTube is doing really well. You guys as a community have built it into something that's absolutely beautiful and quite special to me. So thank you so much for sticking with me along this journey. It's been very exciting. I want to say interviewed, because I like saying interviewed instead of like channeled all the time. I have interviewed some beautiful people, absolutely beautiful people. I've been very, very lucky. And today, I don't know who's going to come through today, but it's very exciting to see who's going to come through today. So sit back and relax, get a cup of tea and put your feet up. I'm going to zone down and I will see you at the other end. Thank you so much for being here. So we're walking through the desert today, which I haven't been at for a while. And I'm following a benevolent. He has a long cloak on that drags on the ground. He's an older man. And he's in a hurry, he's in a rush. We must make haste, for there is much to be done in today's channeling, and a lot for you to see, rediscover, and reverberate to the people before you. My name is Yohan. Oh, have we done him before? I can't remember. Johan. I am but a benevolent of sorts. We have but crossed paths before, Deborah, it is true. I do carry with me news of the Akashic records for you to access if you so wish, for it is but part of your past life history that we will but be visiting today. Hold on, for you are in for a ride, and it may be a bumpy one. We're getting in a ship, an old sailing ship that is in the air. I've walked upstairs to get into this sailing ship that is hovering in the air, and we are now going like this through space and dimensions, and there's like galaxies, like blues and purples and like a Milky Way. It's very pretty. Deep space. We literally just went like that in the air. I'm having to hold on to this ship. It's wooden. Everything's wood. It's like a proper old-fashioned sailing ship with sails, and everything is wood. Like, imagine it like out of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like an old sailing ship. The seats are wooden. Everything is wooden planks. He's just come up to me and said, "We will be landing soon. Please gather your things and be ready." I actually don't have anything with me, so I am ready. Come, my child, for it is time to visit your friend. There is but a meeting of sorts taking place at this time. They are but waiting for you to attend. I'm seeing I can't talk. Triton. We have just, I don't know what the word is. We have just come up in his ocean, outside of the landing near his palace thing, with the fake water and the fake sky. It's looks like water, but it's like fake water. And the sky is like a fake sky. There are other planets, and there are other planets in the sky above us. There's like 4 or 5 other planets above us in the sky, far away. But I can see them. We're walking down the gangplank thing to get off the ship. The benevolent is still with me. He's hurrying ahead. And there's a lady here to greet us. There's a lady here to greet us. I think it's King Triton's wife. She's very thin. She has a long dress onto the floor. Her hair is up in like a bun thing, and she has like a crown on the top of her head. She's very pale and very thin, and her hair's like a reddy colour, like auburn. She's ushering us into the castle, I want to say. He's getting impatient with me because I'm not keeping up because I'm talking too much. There's a man playing a harp on the left-hand side again. There's like a mermaid there. There are sculptures like carved into the walls and the not the poles, what do you call them, pillars of this castle. They're like white they're like white concrete pillars, and then carved into them is carvings of mermaids. It's very beautiful. There's music playing from the harp. They've just opened some double doors, and the benevolent is walking ahead of me still. He has papers or scrolls and things with him in his arms. He's like a man on a mission. He's in such a hurry, and I'm not dawdling, but I'm not running next to him. We've entered a room, and it's actually down. It's like it's oval shaped, and it's down in a, like if you go down like 3 or 4 steps, it's all seating in there in this oval shape. King Triton is sitting in the middle of this, and he has stood up to greet us. He says, "Welcome. We have but been waiting a time." And the benevolent says, "I did but try to rush her." There are lots of other beings here, seated in this oval. This is but the Council of Light. Deborah, please take a seat. He's telling me to sit next to Yohan, or I can't remember his name now. I'm in La La Land. King Triton is talking. He stood up and he said, "Welcome one and all to this meeting today. I have bequested or requested, I'm not sure which one it is. I've but bequested all of your presence here today, for there is news of an unsavoury notion. The tides of the past are but coming back to haunt us. It is true we do have but a villainous energy within our midst. A tyrannical leader of your time has but put your planet in a precarious situation. The question is what to do with him. We have asked you to attend today, Deborah, to give your view as an earthling on your perspective of the comings and goings and such, from the perspective of the ground up, so to say. And we invite you to be part of this conversation, for I feel you may have a lot to offer. I can sense your hesitation, as this is but a political arena we are but discussing today. However, my child, I do but ask for your opinion at this time. There are others who have but questioned your attendance in today's meeting, and I have reassured them you will have a different perspective than us from up here. Therefore, I would like to show you a film of sorts and ask for your opinion in the matters of the earth. I'm seeing a bomb go off. A very big cloudy bomb. And undoubtedly more to come in the future. If you had but one, he's saying if you had but one something of reasoning. I don't know what that word is. If you had but one offer of reasoning, what would your suggestion be at this time to eliminate the warlike chaos that is about to, he's saying an I word, I can't catch it. Say it a different way, please. There are but times of war ahead, my child. And I do but ask for your input on your suggestion on the tyrannical leaders of this time. Do you have but any suggestions you may offer to the Council of Light today? For your opinion matters to me. Forget the hesitations and the uncomfortable conversation of war and politics. I ask you today, as Deborah, an earthling and a human being on this planet, what do you offer in a response for the actions that are about to take place? I do not expect them to be one of joy. Do you have but a solution you can put forth to us today? We will ponder and discuss and get back to you. What are your thoughts on this situation, if you please? The benevolent man's going, go, talk. I actually don't know what to say. It's quite overwhelming being here with everyone staring at me. There's aliens here. There's like proper aliens here with like the big head and the big eyes. There is a man with like octopus beard. He's really big. He looks like the man of Pirates of the Caribbean with the thing and the long hair. These are but leaders from other dimensions, planets, timelines and such. Quadrants, if you may. There's a Palladian man. He has very, very long, straight, blonde hair. He has white, very, very white skin, and he's very thin. He has the thing like this with the jewel in his forehead. He sits like this. He sits very tall and upright. There are others here, but I can't see them. They're blurry. It's like they're in my peripheral vision, and I can't focus on them. What would be your first? He's saying something about honourable. What would be your first honourable task if you did but have the opportunity to change the trajectory of your planet's outcome today, Deborah? Would it be to halt the wars? Would it be to remove the tyrannical leaders of your time? Would it be to help those in need? If you could but have one change of effect, what would your answer be on a broader scale? Oh my goodness. I would ask for peace and harmony throughout all the countries. This would fix everything. Well done. She does but speak with a clear vision. And now, my child, how about would we put this into action, so to say? How would this play out in your mind? What would you suggest we do? Remove the puppeteers. Because without people holding the strings, there's no puppets. I suggest you remove the puppeteers that are behind the curtains. She does but suggest that the mighty shall fall. The elitism shall crumble. It is a good suggestion to be had. We wish to share news with you today, Deborah. He's got his hands behind his back and he's pacing around the inside of the people that is seated. As we all know, there is but a new dawn coming. Most of your planets are involved in some way or another. It has been a group effort to keep this stable for such a long time. And as we enter the war era on the earthly plane, I ask you to remain rigid and unified. He's talking to the leaders, he's not talking to me. They're all going like, The Palladian is standing up to speak. Thank you for including us in this meeting today. We have watched from afar with a keen interest. As you know, many of our Palladian souls are on the earthly plane at this time. Deborah is but one of them. She is privy to this information. Therefore, we have a vested interest in this planet. I would like to announce and reaffirm our support from the Palladian Council today, that we will be supporting from afar in all matters of this atrocity. We will be watching closely at this time. They're showing me spacecrafts. They're showing me like alien ships coming and watching. So they're like keeping an eye on us. Oh, goosebumps. We have too much of a vested interest in this planet to watch it be desiccated by a few. We would like to see the end of this behaviour. It is unsettling, and we cannot have a repeat of what happened last time. I have no idea what he's talking about. Everybody else seems to know, because they were like, I reiterate today our pledge to keep our hand in and help this planet, not just for the plight of our Palladians residing within this earthly realm, but for the sake of humanity itself. It is unfortunate we are at these crossroads yet again. And all the other alien people are like, here. He sat down and like flicked his jacket as he sat down in his chair, the Palladian. He just went like that to me. King Triton is saying, would anyone else like to take the floor and talk more on this topic? No one else is saying anything. He's now sitting down in his throne chair. We have much to discuss. Deborah, I do ask you to leave at this stage, for we need to concur with one another. It has been enlightening to have you join us today. Your information has been commendable. The benevolent and I are standing up. I just said thank you for having me. I hope I was helpful. I don't think I was helpful, but they seem to think I was helpful. You will but hear of our judgment soon enough. And now they're all standing up, and they're all going like that to say goodbye to me and the benevolent. We're walking up the stairs to exit, and the benevolent's walking next to me and he says, well done. You were clear and concise. Now we await their answer. They're opening the doors for us. We're walking back out through the palace. It's got marble floors, and our ship is there. We're walking back up onto the ship, and that lady is standing on the shore. It's not really a shore because it's not sand. It's like the ocean, and then like a wall of, I don't know what it is, and then the house, the castle thing. Anyways, she's standing there and she's waving at us goodbye. She's turned around and walked inside, and we are floating off again. We're going like that way now. We're going down on an incline instead of up. Neptune will guide you home. The benevolence coming and sitting next to me on the ship. I am proud of you today, Deborah, for it was obvious you were out of your comfort zone. Yet you stood up and reverberated what your people would find in their best interest. I just wanted you to know I am but proud of you today, and that is all. Well done, my child. Now he stood up and walked off. Now we're back at where my pink cherry blossom tree is that I used to go with Wakachi. It's like on the edge of a cliff, except off the cliff is all the galaxies and all of the realms and things like that. That's where he's taken me back to, the cherry blossom tree. It's at the top of the desert when I get to the desert, and when I walk up a little bit to the hill, That's where the cherry blossom tree sits. Itchy. I'm walking back down the desert in the sand. He says, "Thank you, you may go now. I do not have any words of wisdom for your people today. Today was a meeting you were requested to attend. There is no reverberation of enlightenment for your people today. They will but find this interesting, although there was no knowledge to impart on them. Thank you, Deborah. I will see you yet another day." And I'm just walking out. I've never walked out before. This is a bit weird. I've walked into the desert 100 times, but I've never walked out. There's a rip in... So I think I've mentioned this before walking in, but it's, imagine a white rubber bubble and there's a rip in the side and the desert is within this bubble. And I walk, when I step in, I literally push the rubber back to walk in there. And now I'm walking out. It feels really weird because I've never walked out before. I always just come out of it. Oh, I'm walking up. Okay, so I've just opened it and I'm actually at the front of my house. And I'm walking up my front, through my front door, up the stairs, and into this room here. And I've just sat in my body. That is weird. That was weird. That was so weird. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say about that one. I have been to the Council of Light before. I'm a bit spacey because that was obviously higher up. Ouch. I have been to the Council of Light before. That's the first time that I met King Triton. I still don't know his name. I'm awful. I need to find out what his name is. I didn't see the planets the first time I went. The planets were out the back. I shouldn't say I didn't see them. I did see them, but we were standing on his balcony at the back of his castle thing, and when I looked up, there were planets up there, and I was like, oh my god. And that's when the leaders started coming down into the water from those planets. But this time, when we arrived in the sailing ship, I looked up and they were there at the front, which I never saw before. The last time I was there, it was just like a fake blue sky. I don't know how to describe that other than a fake blue sky. And the water looks like fake water. I don't know how to describe that any other way either. It moves like water, but it's like fake. Anyways, that was very different. That was, my mind is going 100 miles an hour. Because there was nothing to actually like to tell you apart from the story of what just happened. There was no information to bring back to you today or to give you today, so I feel kind of weird. Anyways, that was the channeling today. So that's what it was. Thank you for joining me. It was very weird. It was very different. It was a very different channeling. Triton, the aliens, the Palladians, the benevolent, the sailing ship, going up to Triton's world and seeing the Council of Light. Very different. Thank you for joining me. I don't know what you guys are going to think about this one, because this is a bit random. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for yet another channeling.